2. Analyzing CT images. A. Spatial resolution. The tomograph shown on page 123 here is very coarse and pixelated. The first CT image on the left of figure 3.2H is not much better. The resolution of the final 3D model depends on the resolution of the back projection profiles, which is limited by the mechanical precision of the movement of the X-ray beam and the frequency of data logging as the fan beam is rotated around the patient's body. Nevertheless, for higher resolution, the computational power required increases exponentially. Example 5. Image resolution. This question is straightforward, and it involves no physics. Let me leave it to you. B. Digital post-processing of CT images. When the final 3D model is generated from attenuation profiles, the doctors may then manage the 3D model. 1. Multiplanar reformation. To facilitate medical diagnosis, tomographs may be used to create cross-sectional image in any direction, which is called reformat. 2. Three-dimensional reconstruction. All the tomographs generated may also create a simplified 3D model with selected tissues or organs only, to allow the doctors to examine any fine details of the corresponding body tissues. 3. Comparing CT and X-ray images. A. Cost and availability. As CT scanning is far more complicated, which requires sophisticated machinery and computation, it is more expensive than simple X-ray imaging, and hence it is not conducted so often. B. Time taken for examination. A X-ray scan may take a second to conduct and an hour to develop the film. A CT scan lasts about half a minute and an additional computational time to generate the final 3D model or reformats. C. Exposure to radiation. As CT scan is typically multiple X-ray scans, the exposure to ionizing radiation in CT scan is much higher than in X-ray imaging. D. Nature of image. An X-ray image is a 2D projection of the 3D patient's body, with overlapping tissues confused in the image. And those organs that are overlapping in an X-ray image are separated in a CT image, as CT images are produced by multiple X-ray scans from different directions. E. Uses. Due to higher cost, CT scan is conducted usually only when the X-ray images fail to supply the necessary structural information to locate the abnormality. Nevertheless, as mentioned above, X-ray imaging is cheap and fast, and the equipment is less bulky and more easily available, and the patient's exposure to radiation is also less. These reasons explain why X-ray panel imaging is typically used as first-time imaging for bone and chest diseases. Do check point 4 on the next page.